posted y'all someone's video I'm reacting to. All Access Media. Nicki explodes on SZA. SZA calls her. She like drinking Coca-Cola. Stefan takes side chick to Beyonce concert. Do not give a about that last part, to be completely honest. Might still watch it. Don't really know. But anyways, I'm here for the SZA and Nicki stuff. What the hell is going on with Nicki? I done seen that she attacked Megan Thee Stallion a couple days ago. Apparently went crazy on Beyonce, and now SZA and TDE, is it Punch or whatever? But for what? Like, listen, disclaimer. I say it when I have not so nice things or real things, because it's not like I'm really going in. Well, sometimes, but on like Drake, I'll say like OVOs, the OV mofos. Don't click on this video. You're gonna get annoyed. So to the barbs, do not click on this video, or if you clicked on it, leave now because you're gonna get annoyed because I'm gonna be real. I don't care. I don't care who it is. If she's wrong, she's wrong. And if y'all don't think she can ever be wrong, y'all have mental health issues. Go figure that out. Anyways, let's get into it.
Guys, there is some Twitter beef going on between Nicki Minaj and SZA. So Nicki Minaj had tweeted basically saying that the manager from TDE Punch was basically harassing her, and this manager just so happens to be SZA's manager. So Nicki Minaj tweeted and said, "So glad I have proof of being bullied and being lied on by a man publicly on a platform I use for my job after I rejected his business proposition on more than one occasion. He failed to disclose to the public that I had rejected his business propositions and thereby acted in what appears to be retaliation purposefully used to cause financial damages and to engage in a smear campaign against the brand." Nicki continues and says, "LOL, y'all remember that man from TDE who kept bullying me on Twitter for no reason? We have the receipts. LOL, I never even responded to him. What was his name again, y'all? I'm going to give him a nickname. I'm going to call him minus 3 million from now on." Nicki
30
Minaj ended
million.
up posting a picture of him.
30 million.
Said, "Me after I suck some good you know what, guarantee you wouldn't fight a man. We have every tweet of your bullying, lying, and more. Your name was added to that ish list Eddie draws." She then says, "Same thing that make you laugh and make you know what." She then called him a tiny D executive. SZA chimed in and she said, "Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose." And Nicki Minaj responded and said, "Go draw your freckles back on, Buki. Hashtag justice for Demarie. Hashtag deposition Perez. A liar, liar, pants on fire. Sounding like an effing dead dog." And SZA responded and said, "I don't give a F about none of that weird issue pop."
Talk about it. Talk about it. Talking about go draw on your freckles. That's crazy. And SZA does not sound like no dead dog. See, the thing is Nicki Minaj is so like freaking iconic and has like made like a huge impact on like rap for women. And I feel like stuff like this, it gives. Listen, it gives Kanye like get off of the damn internet, please, please. The more you say, the more you do, it makes you look crazy. That whole, even like with the when she put out Bigfoot, I think part of why Bigfoot didn't do what it was supposed to do is because there were literal videos of her. I don't care, whatever, if you want to be in denial and say that she was sober, fine. But her acting as if she was intoxicated, going off crazy, like, what? Kind of things like put like a stain on your shit. And then it gets your fans in a freaking like their panties in a bunch, like the stands. I'll say, because I think fans will look at this and be like, "What? Like, what's going on?" Excuse me, but um, anyways,
Nicki Minaj continued and said, "Be looking and sounding like she got stung by effing bee, dot dot dot, draws on fake freckles." SZA responds and says, "LMAO, let me go back to being calm, shy, and meek. You have a blessed night." And Nicki Minaj responds and says, "Shut up, ugly. I'm in a meeting."
it's like, well, like, what are we talking about? Like, shut up, ugly. I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if you was still talking shit or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete later. Ho. 40 years old, by the way. 40 years old, by the
So I don't know if you was still talking ish or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete later. HLE. And then next thing you know, Nicki Minaj then tweets and says, B damn near broke that man back and leg. B fat, chubby, and skinny at the same damn time. B word, where are those 30 million streams that disappeared on Spotify like your fake freckles? Botting tweets when you arguing is just weird, just as weird as SZA.
way. Oh my god. This is so weird. It feels like deja vu. It feels like deja vu, literally. This was the same thing that happened with Kendrick and Drake. Except for one thing I'll say that I'll give Drake is he didn't go on freaking Twitter rants. He did do some like weird like sub posts, but he ain't going no damn Twitter rants. This is weird. This is some weird ass shit. And her dumbass fan. You know what? The fans will literally like eat this shit up and be like, yes, yes. Come on, y'all need to call mofos out if they're wrong and weird. Listen, if Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper, let him do some shit like this. I'll be looking like, oh no, absolutely not. I don't know how Kanye's fans is doing it with all the shit that man has admitted and said and been.
And I can just say this was not on my bingo card this year, okay? Nicki Minaj and SZA getting into it was not on my bingo card. You
Oh, there's so many words I can't see, and I'm not joking. I can't. And scanning for the glasses. They're over there, not getting up. Wait, does maybe she's gonna read it?
not gonna read this whole post if you want to know.
Wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? LOL, y'all catch me up, please. SZA, if every song you've ever done vanished right now in the music business, right now, the music business, I can't say fuck, wouldn't even miss you. I've been to countries that never heard of you. I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums? Did you look at the venues I played? This is a child. This is a child. Are y'all okay? Like literally, Barbs. If you stayed, that was brave of you. And I wouldn't really stay if I knew I was gonna get pissed. But y'all think this is okay? Like this one right here. I'm not talking about all the other shit. This one right here. Y'all think this was okay? Like you like are you're not. This is giving. Listen, I was around the mofos on the shit. I was around. I was trying to get them all for the shit. Um, this is very much some like this is either it's mental health issues or it's drugs. I'm just gonna be honest. Did you look at the venues I played on? Hold on my own headline festival tour out the country last year, bitch. Have you ever headlined in the fuck is that? 80K? Oh, headline to 80K people, bitch. What have you ever done besides yodel with auto tune that needed hold on retuning? Boo. I am an icon. I can't argue that. She's an icon. A little cuckoo, but an icon. You're not. The end. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up when your exec was bullying and harassing me? You dirty. Oh, I'm not saying that. I don't say that word. These botted numbers on all platforms have y'all losing y'all motherfucking minds. Let's do the lawsuit. Hey, Nicki, I know you friends with Drake. I don't know why he never has your back, but whatever. You should follow in his footsteps. Sue so that we can find out that the streams are real and you look dumb. Cause that's what your boy did. That's what the boy did. He looked stupid because mofos realized that them streams were in fact real. You the type that would have been quiet in school, bullying to fit in. You still have no clue who you are. Bro, you have no clue who you are because if you knew you was Nicki Minaj, you would not be sitting up on Twitter, twiddling your fingers, doing all of this. I swear to you. I swear to you, weirdo. This is a blocker. I'm not gonna lie, just blocker. Cause this is it's exhausting. If you've ever dealt with somebody like this, when they do all of this, they think they're like perfect, can do no wrong. It's just like not even worth engaging in. You still have no clue who you are. I know you went nights without washing that musty face. What? What? Bitch, how you remember exactly where every freckle go? Desiree Perez, we want to discuss your daughter's lawsuit. And did you do your deposition? Oh, okay. Well, since we're talking about the law, what's going on with your husband? I mean, since we're talking about it, might as well.
Said you can pause it and
But
read it.
what?
But in another tweet, she said, B put out a whole album as a deluxe to an already existing album that was out for like a year or two, so the original album could break records. Like, what in the insecure, a lack of morals, and
Who gives a fuck? Who cares? She put out a deluxe and what?
like a real artist, girl, bye. Nicki Minaj continues and says, B used to be on Twitter dissing Rihanna, Beyonce, etc., but when it was time to suck you know what and get opportunities from them, she drew them freckles on and got to sucking right allegedly. Like, B, stop being jealous of women who you secretly would kill to be up there behind holes. These men putting batteries in y'all's back and y'all stupid enough to still keep it going, not peeping that it's not going to end well for them or you. Buzz off a Bumblebee. So they got a lot going on. Nicki Minaj is still
They
going.
don't seem to have that much going on. It seems, like obviously they've both engaged. Excuse me, but I feel like Nicki's dragging it.
On that.
Dragging.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Well, anyways, moving on to the next topic. So
I
it
don't really
seems like
care.
every week, Stefan Diggs is out here allegedly cheating on our girl Cardi B.
I
So
don't think she's cheating or they're cheating because allegedly they're broken up. That's what I heard. I don't really care. Thought it was gonna be more. Yeah.
Happening now. Like, all right, SZA. Like, what the hell does SZA ever do to anybody? I literally just opened up Twitter and saw this. Like, what the hell is going on now? First, I assume SZA said Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait. Oh, silly goose. Don't know what's happening there. If you know, leave it in the comments. If you have common sense and you have respect. Then Nicki Minaj goes, go draw your freckles back on, Buki. Justice for Mary Deposition Perez. Liar pants on fire. Sounded like a fucking dead dog. Ciao.
Funny to me because she's so like weird, like cool, like that weird type of edgy type of cool. So for her to say, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you popping has me weak. For whatever reason, there is barbs in the replies mocking SZA for having surgery. Mocking SZA for having surgery.
That's what I'm saying. It's a mental health illness. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not normal. You feel me? We don't really need to talk about nobody having surgery because at this point, first of all, Nikki has surgery. Most of your faves have surgery. Even your Instagram mofos, most of them have surgery. Uh, it just doesn't make sense if your fave got surgery and you like making fun of somebody else for having surgery. That doesn't make any sense. But
And really try to get at Beyonce for real, especially with Jay-Z just performing at her shows in Atlanta, so she's probably even more hot. I'm like, SZA? What the fuck did SZA do?
Mercury retrograde for real, because why is Nicki and SZA going back and forth on Twitter? Mind you, I don't know what's going on today. So I got on Twitter and I just saw SZA tweet like, it's Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait. I promise, I thought it was like a cute little tweet. I said, okay, girl, thanks for the heads up. Baby, next thing you know, Nicki gonna tweet and at SZA say something, oh, draw your freckles back on Bookie. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a dead dog. What? Nicki! And SZA, she responded back. I read it straight in her voice. Like, honestly, like, I don't know about none of that weird shit you popping. I was just like, what is going on? Like, to come to find out, Nicki is coming at TDE now. Because Nicki tweeted out Tiny Dick Energy. And TDE, if I'm not mistaken, that's Kendrick label. So, yeah. Then Nicki gonna say some bitch looking like and sounding like a bee. ... Let me draw my freckles back on. And in the process is she's saying justice for Demore, which is Desiree Perez's daughter. Desiree, she's with Rock Nation. And, the daughter is suing the mom for putting cameras in the house, trying to put her in a conservatory. It's just a mess. I really don't know what to say because Nicki, she's swinging. Like, with rings on. I'm just like, y'all stop. Oh, my God.
Money's on SZA. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. My money's on SZA. I don't know what's going on with Nicki, but Nicki's popping off on everybody on Twitter. But SZA ain't the one.
Kanye, it's giving Kanye. Did this same behavior not happen a few months ago with Kanye, where he went at Kendrick Lamar, Playboy Cardi? I think at one point Tyler the Creator, like it was just everybody. I was like, who next? Like it switches back and forth so freaking much.
She went after SZA talking about go draw on your fake ass freckles and shit. Cause SZA's like, we're in retrograde. Don't fall for it. And Nicki ass is crashing out on TDE and then has the nerve to at SZA. SZA was like, bitch, I wasn't even talking about you. I just got off the goddamn stage talking about retrograde. But SZA did say, do you need that? Do you need that? I think SZA will give it to Nicki. The downfall of Young
Doechii, you do what you gotta do. Doechii, do what you gotta do. I mean, you gotta take one for the team. All right, we're in the hip hop battle era. We're battling much. We're battling a lot. what to say. We're battling pretty often. You know what? I think you should take up for SZA. Nicki is tweaked. Nicki's tweaked. Take up for SZA. I'm gonna need you to get in that booth.
He needs to be studied. From Lil Wayne throwing a fit that Kendrick got the Super Bowl to Drake getting his ass ate up by Kendrick during this battle. And that shit lasted a whole goddamn year to the point where Kendrick is now nominated for Emmys for the halftime show Lil Wayne was pissed off about.
Emmys. That's so damn dumb. Boy. He gonna be mad.
And Drake and goddamn Europe talk about Europe rappers are better than American rappers.
I
The
saw
crash
that.
out is real,
I
and all
saw
his
that.
favorite rappers are American and black. So now Nicki crashing out.
Yeah, they are going outside. Low key. Not gonna lie.
Go to therapy. And Nicki, you may want to hush, because I think SZA got hands. And she may mollywop your ass.
Please take away Nicki Minaj's phone. It's time. Hand it over. Give us the phone. It looks like Nicki has just added another person to the long list of people she has beef with, and that's none other than SZA. Earlier today, Nicki posted to Twitter a whole series of tweets about Punch. Now, if you don't know, Punch is the president of TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, which is the label. Y'all know SZA was on that label, Kendrick was on that label, Doechie's currently on that label. Nicki was basically saying in her tweets that she has a ton of proof that he had once bullied her and a ton of other stuff. Well, at some point, SZA goes to Twitter and she tweets the following: Mercury retrograde, ... don't take the bait, lol, silly goose. Now, obviously, she didn't at anybody, she didn't at Nicki, but a lot of people assumed that this was about Nicki Minaj. And if you don't know, with astrology, Mercury retrograde is known as a time of like a lot of conflict and like a lot of misunderstandings. Nicki did not hesitate and she quote retweeted SZA's tweet and she said, "Go draw your freckles back on Buki, liar liar, pant on fire, sounding like a fucking dead dog." And SZA did not hesitate to hit her back with, "I don't give a fuck about."
Okay, great. We've read it multiple times. We don't need it again. I don't. I'll be sick of mofo saying I'm biased or whatever because I like something that a certain side that I typically like does. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say I'm Kendrick Lamar's my favorite rapper and Drake puts out a song and I don't like it, now I'm being biased. I can't not like a damn song without y'all saying I'm fucking biased. That shit's weird. It's weird as fuck. But personally, I think that SZA didn't do nothing wrong. I feel like Nicki Minaj is tweaking. Um, and like I said, it's sad. Like I'm not gonna not give respect or credit where it's due. She is an I. She's done what she needed to do in the game, and it is sad that this is how she's going out. Same thing with Kanye. Like I said, it feels like maybe Kanye's a little more extreme where he gets to being a bigot, but um I mean, damn, like I don't know. Nicki Minaj just beat with almost everybody. If I'm being honest, um, and I don't get it. I feel like when one person is having problems with a bunch of people, we got to start looking at the common denominator and figuring out what the hell that is. That's very interesting, especially when it's one person getting into it with a bunch of people from different walks of life. When you get into one person and like a friend group, okay, makes sense. But you getting into it, Megan Thee Stallion, SZA, Beyonce, just a bunch of like these like people, randoms, going crazy. I heard like was it K Michelle who said somebody just random, Cardi, um Lotto, like it's just like countless people, and it's just like for what? Like I feel like she's at the point where she could literally just sit back and not go enjoy your life, raise your son, do whatever you want to do with that man. Then that's up to you. But I feel like there's just no need for any of this. Like Twitter, y'all tell me what you think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Patreon. I'll see y'all in the next one.